Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to Factorio. I am going to try and skedaddle all the way over to the other side of the map. There is not much time to dilly-dally, I'm afraid. I don't even know what is going on over there, but there is stuff that is being destroyed pretty regularly. And we need to go and place some turrets and make sure that that area is not completely destroyed. Oh man, that was a really bad time that we had. I'll have to kite him all the way up to the turrets at the top. Anyway, yes, this is Factorio the Island. My name, of course, is Obita Potato. And as you might expect, there's a little bit of a problem going on. There's a little bit of a problem. Oh no, I'm so unbelievably unhappy with this. I also have no idea where these guys came from. Did they come from over here? I don't really know. Not entirely sure that I do know. Could take a little ride in the car to go and see what's going on, but those biters, they managed to get through, 3 layers of wall. That's impressive, by my standards. That is fairly impressive. Let's build out some more walls over there because quite clearly we do not have enough of them things. We absolutely do not have enough of the walls. And we need to place some turrets back down over here because let's face it, we fucking need the turrets. We absolutely need the turrets. Should I just put all of the resources into... I think I should probably just put them all into a chest. See if that happens to work out in a nice, handy-dandy way. Where is the nearest passive provider? I think there's a storage chest over here, and a storage chest will do just grandly for what we need it. Alright, let's get a... Oh man, we have nothing. I can imagine that that's the reason that I went back to the base at the very end, but I have nothing. There's a whole bunch of repair packs. Do we have any robots on us at the moment? Not really. How many robots are there in the system? Let's quickly check that. Stop moving. There we go. 313 available construction robots. Okay, so we're not in as dire a robot situation as I thought we were. Although, it is worth trying to fix, if at all possible. I'll turn the pollution view back on, mostly just so that we can see what is going on in the rest of the game. Alright, we need to try and replace all of this stuff. So, first things first, let's probably get some more iron. I imagine that's what we're out of. Indeed, we are. And as soon as we have iron, that should pretty much sort all of our problems. Apart from the fact that it doesn't. We need some stone bricks, which is kind of alright. Or some stone walls, whatever. We can get a couple of these bad boys. I need to build one of those. Build a couple more of these. Get a couple more of those. It's always good to have a whole bunch of stone walls on you at all times. One object is being damaged. 4 turrets are engaged with the enemy. Well, as long as the turrets are engaged with the enemy, then I'm pretty much okay with it. Make a couple mining drills. We need yet more laser turrets. And I somehow think that we are not going to have all of the resources for said laser turrets. Also, where the heck is all of our copper going? Looks like we have very minimal amounts of copper that are actually making their way successfully into the system. Yeah, or down into the center area. That is rough. That is absolutely rough. Let's go and get some batteries just quickly. There should be enough on the belts. There should be. Oh, it doesn't look like there's going to be. Oh, there is enough for one, and that's all that really matters. That should mean that we can replace pretty much everything on here. Yeah, pretty much everything that was destroyed, we can replace. That's the theory, anyway. Come on. Come on, train. Go a little bit faster. Just a little bit faster. Ooh, hoo, hoo. So close. Oh, ho, ho. You see that? You see that? That is how it's done. That is how you get the most out of life. That's how you make it fun and exciting. No, I'm joking. Never do that. Never, never live life too dangerously. You've only got one life, so, can't go throwing it away. Let's stick some walls over there. Let's get that down. Let's get that down. Let's get that down. And let's get that down. I can take that back, and I can take those back. And that should pretty much tide us over, I think. Believe it or not. Wow, what an epic, epic, epic amount of carnage over here. That is just impressive, like the amount of destruction that went on over here. I'm gonna coat this entire area with these bad boys. And when I say these bad boys, I mean stone walls, because let's face it, I don't want to take that chance again. I just do not want to take that chance again. We just need to make sure that it doesn't happen. So we're going to make sure that we wall up even more defensively this time. Even if it costs a ridiculously large amount of stone, it's still the right thing to do. Because, you know, we flipping need to make sure that we defend ourselves. Okay. There we go. And another layer, just in case. Why not? Another layer? Why not? We've got big security over here. We are the real deal. Fingers crossed. Not many more things, most especially walls, are going to be destroyed. Fingers crossed we can keep the rest of our base intact for the time being. Anyway, a couple of episodes ago, we were trying to get oil together. I mean, that was something that we were, I don't want to say trying, but failing to do. But, you know, we were trying and failing to do. There we go. Really? We're under attack? 5 turrets are engaged with the enemy. Well, good luck there, buddy. Good luck. Yeah, we were going to try and take on the enemy, but... Did we not have a tank? And why is there a piece of track missing there? That's the most peculiar thing. Whatever. I guess it doesn't matter. Good. Okay, so our tank is here. We do indeed have a tank. We don't have any... Well, we don't have any real ammo. We've got a little bit of ammo, but not nearly enough to be happy about it. Let's get in said tank, and let's trundle all the way back over to this here biter base, because I'm not convinced that we're going to be able to take it on this time, but we're going to do our damnedest. Alright, here's the plan this time, okay? Here's the plan this time. Shit. Okay, so that plan failed in a major way. But I think you can sort of see exactly what I was going for. We just go in and we try and place down a turret, and we do as much damage as we possibly can. There's also another idea which I kind of like, which is literally just, you know, try and run over all the important stuff. And unbelievably, that seemed to work for the most part. All we need to do is make sure that we train these guys all the way back to the base, which is kind of a little bit of a shittily long journey. But that actually totally worked. That actually totally worked. So we just got the tank, we ran over all the important stuff, and we just got out. Like, that's how it's done. That is how it's done. It's not maybe the most, you know, manly way of going about doing things, but, you know, I'd rather be safe than sorry. Da, 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 da. What a bloody long train of biters we've got over here. Anyway, we can come through this specially redesigned entrance that we've got over here. Whoa! Fucking hell. That was too close. Way too close. And then everybody else can just get absolutely destroyed on the defenses. Great success. Absolutely a great success. Very, very happy with how that went. Unfortunately, you know, we didn't get to destroy all of the base, but we got most of it. And for that, we can be pretty darned chuffed. And you know what? With our second attempt... We just ran over a light there. Fuck. With our second attempt, we should be able to... Oh, there's no light in the fucking system, is there? Oh, goddammit. I'll build a light. Stick it down. With our second attempt, we should be able to get the other Let's not hit anything. And let's drive out. Grand. With our second attempt, we should be able to do a whole lot more. 13 objects are being damaged. 4 turrets are engaged with the enemy. That's fine. We should be a-okay. Kinda happy with how that went. Now, I was seeing some biter signs on this map over here in the middle of nowhere. So I'm kind of glad that that hasn't materialized, so to speak. But it's alright. It's alright. It doesn't matter. And we're actually going to be arriving very, very soon in our first oil field area, which is really, really exciting. And, you know, we can think about making sure that oil is back on the agenda. Once again, we're going to go straight for the base. Run the big one over. Get all of the goodness. Run at them. And just absolutely shred them. There we go. Fantastic. That was remarkably easy. Now, do we have enough health to fuck around with this base up here? That's only a few worms and a couple of, like, actual bases. We could do something with this. Let's give it a shot. Let's see what we can do. So once again, we're gonna go for the patented run at them and run them over strategy. Oh man. Oh man. This is a dangerous place to be in, friends. This is a really dangerous place to be in. Alright, here's the plan though. Here's the plan. We're gonna drive past the turret, right? We're gonna drive past the turret and we're gonna control click it on the way in there. See that? So all of the biters are gonna get absolutely shredded on that turret. Oh god, that is a random medium worm over there. That is kind of worrying. But hey ho, we shall manage. Yeah, really, really happy that we managed to do that actually, because we took out a whole bunch of worms. And we've secured that little oil depot for the time being, which is kind of nice. We can be very, 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 very chuffed indeed. Let's heal ourselves up. Da 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 da. And let's go and run this worm over. I'm using the tank like it's a demolition truck. I mean, what else is it good for? Absolutely nothing. No, I'm joking. The tank is flipping awesome. But, you know, I much prefer just using it to get rid of stuff. Alright, now, unfortunately, we're going to have to blueprint a little extra stuff over here. But you know what? Let's face it, I would much rather blueprint stuff than, you know, build entirely new stuff. So, this is what we're going to do. We're going to try and blueprint just a screen of stuff. So, you know, something like this. Maybe a bit longer, actually. Yeah, it's good enough. Nah, it's fine. Works alright for me. Is that too long, though? May well be too long. Let me try something. I want to try something here. So I'm going to stand right here. I'm going to blueprint from where I'm standing all the way up to the end over there. And if I stick that down over there, and that's going to be too long for the connection, right? I think so anyway. I mean, I want to make sure that I get the RoboPort in and make sure that we fit it all perfectly. Fingers crossed that that's actually what happens. Needs to go to about there. We'll try that. In fact, no we won't. No we won't. Delete that. Delete that. Get the deletion planner out. Delete that nonsense. Well, I guess we'll just manually eyeball this for a little bit, and you know, we'll wait and see what happens. But what I'm trying to say is that we should be able to just put a corner on up there, or not even there, maybe somewhere else that's a little bit more sensible, perhaps at the end per se, and then we bish bash bosh this, except the right way around. Bish bash bosh that in, like so. There we go. Now, fingers crossed that that is all going to connect together. I think it should. And we shouldn't have to worry about it, which is kind of great. Also, this is the way up, right? We're going to have to think about how we are going to build the route down. And the route down is going to be even more challenging. Even more challenging. We're going to have to do a whole bunch of stuff. Because this is a one-way track. And, you know, we've decided to go for the loop system, and people are unhappy about it, or some people are unhappy about it, but, you know, other people, not so much. Not so much at all. So let's think about making the route back. That would be something that we can consider. So first things first, let's get some big electric poles to hook in the power. What's been destroyed? I wish they wouldn't tell me if a robot was destroyed. I'm not that interested in hearing. I really am not. There we go. And the RoboPort can go over there, like yonder. Perfect. Works out pretty darned well. Okay, there's 7 lights that are needed to make it into the system. I'll make a couple of those lights right now. Why the heck not? Let's do this thing. I'll stake down a passive provider chest or whatever. And fingers crossed that sorts everything out. Everything out. There we go. All of those lights are up and running. We can be very, very happy about that. So something to bear in mind is that at this moment in time, there is not any ammo in any of the guns, right? And that is potentially a major problem, but most hopefully it won't be. Fingers crossed, eh? Fingers crossed. How are we gonna do the route up, or the route down, should I say? The route down. I think the route down should start somewhere over here. And, you know, for all intents and purposes, the route up is going to be functionally very, very similar to the route down. It really should be. It shouldn't be that much different about it. Yeah, and then that can go over here, so we can skip this copper deposit over there. But yeah, we are putting down a lot of infrastructure right now, which is kind of a little bit strange, you know, because it's a lot of infrastructure, and I can completely understand how anybody would think that that is a little bit weird. But at the same time, you've got to realize that this entire network is going to be our lifeblood. It's very, very important that we get all of this oil together, because otherwise we're going to be in a right pickle when we just have absolutely no oil whatsoever. We can't make any circuits that actually need to be made, and that is gonna suck a lot. That's a really bad placement, actually, of everything. I will take this up myself. Thank you very much. And I'll move this back just by a couple of little bits. Now, the reason that I'm doing that is because I want to make sure that the RoboPorts just all link together. See this? I'm trying to get them all to link together somehow. Like that. That would be the ideal connection over there. That's not going to work unless we get rid of this tree over here. Get rid of them both. Alright, let's try and link it up in such a way that it actually works kind of nicely. I mean, that does work kind of nicely, but that works kind of nicer, I think. Yeah, that's good enough. I'll place that down over there. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Let's take this up, 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 and let's try and make it work. Shouldn't be too difficult to actually fix up, and indeed it is not. Now, what bits are required? One single RoboPort. Well, you know what? We happen to have uno single RoboPorto, which is kind of nice. Passive provider down and RoboPort down there. And let me guess, 22 lights. should probably find a way of automating this process of making lights, because it's getting a little bit ridiculous how we're manufacturing them all on our person. Kind of a little bit daft, but hey-ho. Anyway, a very, 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 very good chunk of the route back has now been constructed, and we can start once again thinking about oil in a very, very major way. But there's no point in building a whole bunch of oil infrastructure if we, you know, have no way to get the train back from the oil back to the base where we can actually use said oil. But it's really, really exciting, and honestly, we've never been in a more exciting position in Factorio, I think. Like, we really, really are in a very, very cool place. And yeah, I hope you'll join me in the next episode, folks. At the moment, I'm just filling in the last little bits and bobs that we need to be filled in here. I'm not going to build any more track diagonally because, let's face it, building diagonal track is, you know, the absolute worst thing in the world. So, yeah, tune in next time, ladies and gents, because my name, of course, has been Odd Potato. This has been Factorio, the island, and until next time, bye.